Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing today? Oh my god, I need to... Chat has this weird issue where I have to fix it every single... You guys are getting moved. You're getting over here now. Alright, there we go. Can't see it yet. There you are. You're all being picked up. But hello. Okay, so I'm going to go through the chat and I'm going to say hello and do all that good stuff. And, yeah, then we're going to get into some, spooky internet mysteries. So, I hope, you know, you're all excited about that and, you know, maybe you've brought some of your own to share with us. Because that is a topic that I don't know a super lot about, but you will learn to get. Let's see. Hello, Laura, the parent mod. It is fantastic to welcome to the stream. Sharon, hello, Sharon. Sharon is one of my beloved channel members. Sharon has been a channel member for 56 months. Thank you so much, Sharon. That is a great privilege. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Isabel. Isabel is yet another of my beloved channel members. And will not be able to make it. That is okay, Isabel. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello anyway. Hello, Nathan. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Also, everyone, let me know how you're all doing, too. Let's see. Hello, Cisco. Cisco is one of my beloved channel members. Hey, Roswell. Roswell is one of my beloved channel members. Also, I do have some good news. Roswell is the author of the story that will be coming out this week. So, I hope you'll all keep an eye out for that. It is a really good story. I'm joined by Dexter and Vitif. Hello, Cindy. Welcome to the stream. As you can tell, I'm behind on the chat again. I had a good week. I hope you did too. I hope everyone did. The troop is here and the troop is on time. Hell yeah. Well done, trooper. Well done. Alright, let's see. Scrolly, scrolly. Crazy cat lady. Avoiding work, I see. Welcome. Hello, Hassan. Welcome to the stream. How are you? My favorite channel. I support you a lot. Oh, thank you. I'm honored to hear that I'm your favorite channel, Hassan. I'm doing good, and I hope you're doing good too. You blame the person who decided to ignore the petition for dollary dues. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed, I did have a nice day. Oh, let's see. Hello, Jordan. Welcome back. It is lovely to see you at the stream. What news was announced on May the 13th? And I have heard of the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is quite spooky. Quite spooky. Hello, Rose. Rose is yet another of my beloved channel members. Hello, hello. Fuck channel, bunny claws that specializes. I kept hearing, I've seen that woman. Basically, it's a mukbang channel, and the woman is blindfolded. And people speculated that it was about Morse code. That was scary. I saw videos of that. And people say that they thought they could hear someone in the background speaking to her. So, like, that is pretty, that's pretty unsettling. Herobrine? What's Herobrine? It sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. We all thought they would get to us when we were kids. Oh dear. Alright, let's see. How the y'all looks. Really? Oh, okay. Great to, it's lovely to hang out with you as well, Roswell. Welcome. The purple cat, I believe we've named the cat, but I cannot remember the name off the top of my head. Hello, Lone Wolf, my favorite pup. I'm nearly caught up, chat. I'm nearly caught up. Hey, Spice Boy. Welcome, welcome. Saying hello from Montreal, Canada. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the stream. Roswell has been home alone all weekend. Well, Roswell, are you sure you were alone? Just a little, I'm sorry, I couldn't help. I couldn't resist my spirit. Hello, Nat, welcome. I don't know, but there is a mystery about the succubus bus centaur hybrid. One day it will be. Let's see. Oh my god, the chat just zoomed down and I'm like, I'm lost. I'm lost. So beloved characters from Sesame Street and the Muppets are teaming up with Fox Sports for a special. Character-driven segments during the FIFA World Cup broadcast. Interesting, Jordan. I'm sorry. No, I didn't hear about that. I don't really follow the FIFA World Cup or anything like that. Oh, it's a Minecraft creepypasta. Oh, okay. The Phantom of Minecraft. Steve character but with whites for eyes. He's rumored to corrupt the game, destroy your world, or damage your computer. Interesting. That is definitely... Hello, Josh. It is good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Gonna pop out the chat. Pop it out. Enhance. 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 Okay. So, moving over. A person claiming to find notes they didn't remember writing or other oddities. That sounds terrifying. Jose says Herobrine was a Minecraft urban legend that looked like a default Minecraft character skin. Just a pure white eyes and rumored to be the ghost of Notch's brother Horn. Him. See, I never even knew that half these characters had names. But I guess you could say I never got super really into Minecraft. You know? I'm gonna... Let's easy. There we go. Why is it still showing it's unpinned? Oh my god. Right. There we go. Yeah, like, it's okay. It wasn't gone for me, though. That's the thing. So Jordan says, mine is a poltergeist curse. Ooh. Hello, Starling. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what would you say the OG goat of internet horror was? Your opinion, Troop. There's a few Minecraft creepypastas. There's Nat, Entity 303. Look, I will play more I have played Minecraft in the past, but I didn't progress very far. I'm one of those people who like making a new world constantly and not actually completing the quest, because apparently there's a quest in Minecraft. Drake and Slenderman. So let me find my notes, because I got some. So we're not gonna do like cryptids or anything. Like, we can mention them a little bit, but we've already done a stream based on... Sounds like a good... So Roswell likes just hanging out in Minecraft. O'Brien, Rake, Slenderman, Jeff the Killer, before the 13-year-old simps on Wattpan got to him. Now there's one entity, Minecraft, as well as a dark figure that will make the whole world a permanent night. Ooh. See, I had no idea that Minecraft had so many different things. I'm not sure how far back in internet lore, but there's one that has always interested. I'm pretty sure it's been like resolved or whatever, but it's the cicada one. So I'm gonna put up on the screen for you guys. The wrong spot, but that's fine. Nope, that's it. So the cicada. Come here. There we go. So does anyone remember this one? Open world. Oh, okay. You don't know about this one. Ooh, excellent, excellent. I'll just read what says. The Poltergeist Curse, the famous Hollywood urban legend claiming of a supernatural curse, plagued the cast and crew of the Poltergeist film franchise. 4 actors passed away during that. Interesting. Ooh, damn. I did not know this. Okay, so I'll put the picture up as well. That would help. It's fighting with me, chat. Hang on just a minute. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is the image that would appear. Move over just. Guys. Running out of room. Not a lot of real estate on the screen, chat. Alright, here we go. So you should be able to see it on the screen now. So. There were actual bodies in the pool scene? What the hell? That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Damn. That's that is a pretty scary internet mystery. That's alright. So we're going to move on to the cicada 3301. So this was a series of 3 sets of puzzles that were posted under the same name, 3307. So during the long ago era of 2012 and 2014. Not today, Spice Boy. I'm not doing any live reading, but I am doing just some we're doing a bit of a discussion on, you know, different internet mysteries, you know, ones that are solved or unsolved, but no live readings today. But I hope you will enjoy and stick around anyway, because I think it's going to be really interesting. Okay, guys, right now, I'm trying to just... This is just how it's pronounced in Australia, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, moving on. So 3 puzzles. So the puzzles ran for about a month. Then the next round was a year later, on around January 2013. And then the third one with a... And funnily enough, this clue was posted on Twitter in 2014. And apparently the last one is currently unsolved. I've heard that it's connected with an elite group of hackers, but I'm not sure about it. There's lots of different theories. I did wonder whether it was, you know, based around a movie or something that's, you know, supposedly going to come out. So hang on, sorry, my bad. So none new were posted in 2015, but it says here like there was another one posted in 2016. But the last message about it at all on their site was in 2017. So apparently they denied the validity of any unsigned puzzle. Hello, will say those cicada puzzles created quite the buzz on the internet. Ah, god damn it. All right. We should... Oh my god. At some point, Trooper, another stream should be us going through all that. It would be perfect. Perfect. Okay, so the puzzles were all about data security, cryptography, dagonography, and internet, being anonymous on the internet. So one of them is about the practice of representing information within another message or physical object. And it was referred to, and this is quoted by someone, I don't know who it is, hang on. The most elaborate and mysterious puzzle of the internet age. So apparently it's one of the top 5 eeriest unsolved mysteries of the internet, according to the Washington Post. Roswell. True. Yeah, exactly, Laura. 9 years ago. See, like, that is such a long time ago. About it. 9 years ago. Back in the day. Well, actually, Trooper, it says 15. Thank you very much. No, I'm kidding. Someone just leaves to even it out. I was like, Alright, hang on. We're gonna let us finish about this one, and then we'll move on to another one. Okay, because this is gonna get jumbled up and... So hold that thought. Hold. So it has been speculated that it was a recruitment tool for the NSA, the CIA, MI6, Mossad, and a Masonic conspiracy, or a cyber mercenary group. Other people have said that it is an alternative reality gang, although no one has tried to monetize it. Pat, it's our time. So I'm gonna read out what the first message said on the good old 4chan board. Hello. We are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. There is a message hidden in this image. Find it, and it will lead you to the road of finding us. Sorry, it will lead you to the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting the few who will be able to make it all the way through. Good luck, 3301. So it says here we don't know how or why these people were being recruited. So that's always fun. Resolution, let's see. So the first one was solved by someone called Marcus Wanner. And according to him, the puzzles were all had questions about internet information freedom, online piracy, and freedom of information, and rejection of censorship. Apparently, they were all sent to a private forum. So for those who don't know, those youngins, those youngins in the chat, a forum is basically like a message board. Actually, would it's kind of like a I was gonna be like it's a message board, but like, would you guys? Anyway, forums were very popular. Not as much now, ever since the rise of social media. So Nox Populi also won as well. Well, not won, but you know. Forums were goated. Where's up to? So there was different clues. So not limited to the internet, telephone, music, bootable Linux CDs, digital images, physical paper signs, and pages of unpublished cryptic books written in runes. Ooh, same Laura. I miss forums too. There are some still around, but their heyday has definitely dropped. I do think the internet was a better place before the rise of social media, but this isn't a ladies' rant about social media. Why not both? What do you mean, Roswell? Sorry, I'll scroll back to look through the chat in a little bit. So they also wrote a book, Liber Primus, Latin for first book, which contains many pages, only some of which have been decrypted. In addition to using many varying techniques to encrypt, encode, or hide data. These clues are also referenced in a wide variety of books, poetry, artwork, and music. So they've all been signed by a private key oh my god. They've all been signed by the same private key to confirm authenticity. There's a cloud. So yeah, so here it is. So the police department in Chile believe that, you know, Spookaria was essentially a hacker group. Let's see. So there was one that in 2015 hacked into Planned Parenthood with the name 3301, but apparently they haven't got no connection. But let's see. Yeah, so any theories? About that one? Rose says, I bet once you solve all of them, you get coordinates that lead to some random spot in the desert. And when you get to it, a giant trapdoor opens up. At last, I have followed the coordinates to the last cipher. Why did it take me to Walmart? Yeah, I'm terrible at puzzles. Whenever there's a puzzle in a game, I'm like, no, no, I've been foiled. Roswell says, thanks for Roswell. It leads to a sign, a post-it note in the desert that says, thanks for letting me waste your time. F you. Oh dear. Oh god. Alright, hang on. I think, okay. I mean, that's true. Like, it's hard to tell. I wonder. I'm curious. But... So there's the Book of the Law, Agrippa, the Book of the Dead, other poems and different things that were in the mystery. Interesting. Interesting. So, Lone Wolf says, that reminds me, there's a new movie coming out called The Sheep Detective. I don't understand the plot. Do they look for the sheep that are on the lamb? Oh, damn it, Lone Wolf. Okay, that was a good one. But most... Almost agencies, they grab you right out of college as you, so you rule them out. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Like, I have heard that. Wait, is there lag in the chat right now? Because like, it feels like, I know I put the chat on, what is it? Like, not normal, but not super fast, but like the one in the middle, so it should be fine. Hey Victory, welcome to the stream. Well, Rose, but it also shows if people go through the process of doing the puzzle, it shows a willingness to get involved in it already. You know, the people who, you know, participate have to actually take the time to act. And I think that is the big draw card. Hey, Coffee! Welcome to the stream. How are you? It is good to see you. Welcome. Hell yeah, Victory. It is good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. So we're still just talking about different internet mysteries like that. So yeah, if you have one, feel free to. You can move on to the next one. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to add? Oh no, wait, no. Not to mention, considering how scattered the clues were, it is clear they wanted to target people with a lot of revenue, do these kinds of things, because I'm pretty sure these were not allowed to share. Well, Rose, how would they know if people shared clues? I bet it could have been a pride thing, you know, if you were the one who was able to, you know, find what all the clues were. I think that would be a massive. only a few people would make it. Otherwise, I can see more holes in the recruitment thing. The power of boredom is fearsome, though. Well, yeah, that's true. Like, just imagine having that power. Seeing that, so many people are talking about it, and you're in the media. Basically, it's gone beyond the internet. No longer just internet people. The normies are involved. I mean, that's a good point, Laura. That is very true. It's like the Rando Nautica game. So, well, not a game, but the app. So basically, Rando Nautica, I've mentioned it on my stream a couple of times already. But basically, the Rando Nautica stream, you think of an intention and you let the app take you somewhere. And then you drive to it, and then, say if you think about life, it'll take you to a hospital, something. Or say, think about death as an example. It'll take you to like a graveyard. But some people have gotten hurt, and people have found human remains in the process, so it's quite scary. I did use the app, and when I was with my best friend, and it took us down this dark road, and there was this abandoned house with stuff everywhere, and I had like a broken chain link fence. And we both looked at each other like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I can run if we need to. Of course you did. It was an adventure. I got all distracted. Oh yes, sad state. I've heard about that one. Pretty grim. Created by a dark web user and believed to be malware. Yeah, plus the content matter alone, pretty horrific too. 9 months of torture finally over though. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, how'd your exam go, Coffee? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hell yeah, Victory. That is good. Welcome back, Jordan. And no, we moved on to... We're talking about the Cicada 3301 curse. The puzzles. And also we talked a little bit about the Rando Nautica app that was very, very common during COVID. Roswell says, if many people know about it, I find it hard to believe that it's some super secret organization. In reality, if this was a recruit, I'd argue we wouldn't know. Rose says, share a clue with someone, and a week later there is a note with a cicada on it into your door with a dagger. Ooh. I mean, maybe, like, if there's anyone you want to get, if, you're an organization, you want someone who's highly intelligent, but also young enough to mold to whatever you want them to be. Think about nothing, takes you to the primordial void. Oh my god, it moved! It moved! Alright, have a good one, Lone Wolf. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. It was lovely seeing you. Spice Boy says, Nautica has taken people to dead bodies in the past couple of years a lot. The first group was a group of teenage girls under 17. Found the remains of someone who was missing for a year in the suitcase. I thought it was 2 people who were inside the suit. Yeah, but that is one of the key ones. Also, people wanted to find ghosts, and I remember a woman was taken to like a stream, and she had a weird feeling of being the whole time. And she found these really creepy children's drawings in crayon, and I remember what the messages were. And I think she heard someone saying hello or help. I can't remember exactly. It has been a while since I've seen it, chat. A while. Victory hasn't encountered any. Everything you study came up? Hell yeah, Coffee. Hell yeah. Happy to hear that it went well. Oh, also, if everything goes according to plan, next week we will have either a guest on or another quiz. And as I said, if everything goes according to plan, we will have another prize with a piece of art again. So yeah, I'm gonna take a sippy sip of my water. Some of it was social media hype. Well, that's true. Yeah. It was fun when I used it, but I have to admit, I did really enjoy looking up the different stories about it. That's it. Anyone know I Feel Fantastic? That uncanny animatronic woman singing I Feel Fantastic. Hey. So I did research on that one, Nat, before the stream started. And basically, add this. Grab a picture. Hang on. One moment, hold that thought. Hold. Oh, God, how creepy this is. One moment, chat. One moment. There we go. Oh, you can't see it. Only I can see it. Like, yes. Alright, okay. Make it big. Size match. Don't let anyone. Okay. So, this is the animatronic. And, so, this one has been sold. So that is both good news and terrifying news. It's so creepy. So basically, it's called Tara the Android. And it was created by someone called John Bergerton in 2004. So, you know, obviously it's creepy and, you know, it has a synth line. But there's like a movie part of it as well. Wait, what? So, the Tara the Android is dressed in a wig and women's clothing. She repeatedly sings the lines, I feel fantastic, hey, 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 and run, run, run. And, like, she will jerkily move her arms and will stiffly turn her head. And her wig and clothing change throughout the video. And there is a abrupt 5-second shot to into the backyard, wherever that is. And the camera zooms in on the garden before returning to the house. Where Tara continues to sing, please leave, followed by the repetition of run, 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 run. Well, that's absolutely terrifying. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is nightmare fuel. Let's see. So he spent about $2,000. This is back then, you know, over 20 years ago now. And he planned to take her on the road for live show. So it's 5'10" in height and consists of a metal skeleton and synthetic rubber for skin. And let's see. Oh god. So apparently there's 5 downloadable music videos. That's terrifying. Electricity metal version, brutal metal, please electricity, and brutal 1. So apparently there's a DVD version as well, and a mixtape. So it was later when it was re-uploaded by someone called Creepy Blog. There was a cryptic message from Greek legend that it was a belief that all women were tainted and unworthy of love. And so it had over 6 million views. So apparently after the stream, you can all go look that up. Hey Clownhead, welcome to the stream. We are currently discussing different... we're talking about different internet mysteries, so if you have your own, feel free to share. It is so creepy, god damn it. The CP skip, hell yeah. Sorry chat, like sometimes it's weird. So the chat is now showing me some older messages. That's weird. I'm always worried I'm gonna miss someone coming in and saying hello. That thing is older than me. That's true, it is. It will see it and say, I can fix it. Oh god. Yeah, she's pretty scary. So there was a theory that it was a serial killer who made her with the bones of the victim or something like that. Or that was loosely based off the woman he was hunting. Yes, that's it, Coffee. I remember the legend of the video was made by a murderer, and the shot of the yard was where he hid the body, and the animatronic dressed in the woman's clothes and looked like her. Ooh. Make horrorcore music? That's dude. When did this originate? So, the original video was from 2004. But it gained popularity in 2010. Oh, sorry, the 2010s. TBC. So yeah, that's utterly terrifying. After the stream, yes. I think I'll pass on that. You know what? I can't blame you on that one. It is pretty creepy. The mystery of Jeff the Killer's face. Okay, hold that thought. We're not done just yet. But soon. Get that thing off the screen! Okay, chat, if you're ever bad, this will go back on the screen, okay? This is how I will punish you all. Hey, Cement Shoes! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Get on the screen, make everyone suffer. Bro is trying to win a Grammy with her? Yep. Don't worry, chat. I will be merciful. I will not leave it on the screen for now, but just know, if you're naughty, if you are naughty, it will come back. Imagine this being your first introduction to one of my streams, and I'm just like, yes, chat, this creepy image will go back up. Alright, coffee, I won't. Hey, John Mendoza, welcome to the stream. That sounds like the Mandela effect. Oh, we could talk about that too. You need to have a close-up of the face pop up. Oh no. That is so evil, I love it. John says, back in 2000, supposedly there was a mass pew-pewing at a girls' high school volleyball game here in the United States. Some people say it never happened and others say it. That is terrifying. I mean, if you didn't hear about it on the news and you lived in a different country, and if it was before social media, then finding anything out would have been quite hard, I guess. Hey, Mr. Reflection! Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. Rose, God. Wait. Be good, chat. Be good. Instead of the be right back screen, I'll just use this. Oh, that's easy. Also, how are you guys who just came? How are you all? Alright. It won't be up for very long, chat. I'm sorry. Sometimes my evil tendencies come out, but don't worry. It will disappear soon. There you go. See? I'm being merciful. That is nightmare folder right there. Photo right there. That singing mannequin is cruel and unusual technology. Indeed. Indeed. That is a good way to check, Roswell. A very good way to check. If only I had access to the... Oh, wait. No. So, let's see. Where else shall we go? I thought there'd be more of them on here. So the My Immortal fanfiction is on. But, also at some point we'll be reading that out, but not right now. So, has anyone heard of Ted the Carver? Thanks for the mercy, indeed. Joke, but only true. Thank you for vanishing that horrible thing. Yes, yes, indeed. No Ted the Carver? Yes, that's probably why I meant you. You should check under, you know. Always check under your bed. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's see. Ted the... Not Carver, Caver, sorry. I think I'm hungry. I'm like... Oh dear. This pic is by the author of it, but get it up on the... Don't mind me, chat. I'm fine with my layers. The chat, distract yourself. Distraction. And there we go. It was one of the earliest horror things on the internet. Indeed, it was. Yep. Okay. So this story, the first one to freak out. So this one was written way, way back in 2001. Okay, so that's quite a long time ago. So it's a short horror story written by Ted Edgman? I'm just gonna go with that. So it was self-published on an Angel Fire website. So for those who do not know, Angel Fire was kind of like Wix back in the... I don't know if you guys know about Wix, but basically you could make your own website for free. GeoCities was another one. Yes, it's the guy that got stuck in the... I think. Now describe why my lady.
Well, get around, my little kid. Yes, so back in the day we had a thing for the timeouts. What we do is we download the music, yes, and give our PCs about 5,000 viruses.
There we go. Well, that was a bad idea. I have to record tomorrow. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's not the guy from the, I'm gonna double. No, it's not. It's not the same guy. I checked. WordPress. So I think understanding the internet back then will help you understand why these were... Lady needs to narrate some folk horror exclusively in that voice. You know what? That can be arranged. That can be arranged. But there's a little girl who discovered that all but one American president will share a common ancestor. King John of England. Interesting. Alright, let's... So the story has been widely shared on the early internet. I think you can find some narrations of this. But there was a lot of debate on message boards, which are basically like forums. I didn't realize this stream would attack me and make me feel old. God damn it. Anyway. Basically people weren't sure if it was authentic or... So basically, they thought that it was true because there was a lot of pictures and technical detail. It was at a point where people were able to find the cave in question. The author revealed that Ted the Caver was based on his real-life caving experiences. But he added, you know, just a little bit of, you know, creative spark to it. You know, because that's what you're gonna do, right? You know, you're telling a story, you know, sometimes authors will add a little bit of... let's see. Oh, it's also considered to be the first creepypasta. So there you go, chat. It's also part of an independent film, Living Dark, story of Ted the Caver, 2013. It is much easier. I mean, if it's not for, you know, people having just so much access to information, it's easier to Google things now. You know, people would access, you know, not that, you know, really should, but, you know, Chat GPT or other AI platforms, you know. There's a lot of different options. A lot of them. Wait, there's a movie? Yes, indeed. It's loosely adapted on the story. So there's another full-length independent film that was uploaded in chapters to YouTube by the channel Alex Archives. So actually this is really eerie because there's a photo here and it looks nearly like the same image from it looks nearly the same as— oh frick! Hey, Cement Shoes! Welcome to becoming one of my beloved channel members. Oh god damn it. Thank you. Oh, that scared me. It's so— thank you. Welcome Cement Shoes to becoming one of my beloved channel members. Thank you, and Mr. Reflection, thank you for those 10 jewels. It is very, very much appreciated. It always, you know, goes to help me out, and there's some extra content. Amazing that jump scare never gets old. Well, I'm happy you enjoy my stuff. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. So basically there's a picture of the feet and it looks so much like the real image of that guy who did get caught in the Nutty Putty cave, and it's just like, oh god. Alright. So it's depicted in an online diary format of a recreational caver. So at the start he doesn't talk about any names or locations for the safety of his readers. So he and his friend, who's called B in the story, you know, go on their little caving expedition. And then they find a small hole in the local mystery cave. They find that the hole leads to a tight passage, and they call it Floyd's tomb. So they, you know, it opens up further in, and they hear a scream and the sound of a rock scraping from inside the hole. But for some reason they tirelessly excavate the opening. Why someone would do this is so utterly beyond me. But yeah. No, it's all good about the jump scares, guys. It's all good. Hey, Left Hand Puppetry! Welcome to the stream. How are you? I always listen to your stream while I'm cleaning empty medical buildings alone at night. Really adds to the spook factor. Hell yeah, Left Hand. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that you're lurking in the shadows. Oh god, Laura. It didn't pop in. It didn't pop in while I was zoomed in on that cursed singing mannequin. I mean, that's true. Copy. Oh yes, thank you for kicking the like button, Nat. So yes, if you haven't yet, please consider liking the stream. All right, we're delving into internet mystery. So, you know, I guess a bit of conspiracy and everything, I guess. Yeah, I'm claustrophobic too, so this would be so out of the question for me. It's just like, nope, nope, Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Utter madness. So, it goes on further. So, Ted moves further into the cave. And in that cave, he finds strange hieroglyphs. And then source of the scraping noise. A round rock formation that moves to reveal a new passage. So naturally, Ted and Bee decide to ascend. So they're terrified because they can feel their rope being pulled back into the cave. Another caver, Joe, is so traumatized and refuses to elaborate on what he saw. After experiencing a series of nightmares and hallucinations, Ted writes that he and his companions are going to bring a gun into the cave along with other supplies. And basically they just left it open. So that's yeah. This is terrifying. You love nuggies in this household. Easier to just fill it with cement. That is true. You know, like, why go through all the trouble of bringing a gun? But there's always that added thing of, what happens if the cave has an alternative exit? That's the thing. That is where you need to be careful. Yeah, deep sea divers are even more scary to me. Like, you're underwater for one, and you're in a cave. That's two things of just like, ah. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No thank you. Same, trooper. Same. I imagine it's the feeling of achievement that is a big part of this. Hey, dragons here! I have been summoned indeed. Welcome. So, did they accidentally wake something? That's not explained, Rose. That's not explained. So there's the mystery. Then it is away from you and not your problem. True, Laura, true. That is very true, Victory. I'm quite the fan of a, cliffhanger. Coffee. That is true, like, I don't know, something about caves just, there's always an incredibly unsettling feeling about them. Never feel quite safe inside them. I've never done cave diving, so to speak, but it's one of those things where I don't want to. I'm good. I can miss having this experience. That is okay. Cordyceps. I don't know cordyceps. Wait, is that the fungus? The one that is that the fungus that takes over people's, like, not people? Is that the one that takes over insects and, like, forces them to go into dangerous areas? Yes, that's it. Yes. Now, there's an added thing. So if they end up attacking humans, okay? Does that mean people who have issues with, like, diabetes and insulin resistance, because they're more likely to get fungal infections, are they more in turn susceptible? tinfoil hats for everybody. Roswell says, it's almost impossible to confront the fear of death until you realize you're stuck and you're dying down. I kind of want to write a story similar, not necessarily about a cave, but just, yeah, knowing you're going to die. I've done a couple, but could do another. That's a good point. Good point, Coffee. We're scaring us. Ooh, cyberpunk. I love cyberpunk. Okay, so the first issue was in March 2001, and the final one was in May 2001. B was his friend Brad. Let's see. So apparently the cave is in the state of Utah. And someone tried to finish the work, Thomas Lira's The Fear of Darkness. Basically, it's just mainly talk about how Ted the Carver was one of the first creepypastas and everything. Oh, really? John says, Matrix, and here shows his driver's license. Reads September 11th. Oh, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. No. What if Laura? Not Laura, sorry. What if Coffee? Wait. I think I saw something about it being in a... Hang on. It cannot infect humans. I thought there was one person who... Oh, well, it's fine. We'll be fine, chat. Everything's fine. I was gonna try to make the clicker sound. Just to be a menace. I got a little distracted. Scary, indeed. Indeed. Why isn't my wife snuggling me right now? That is a good point. Nutty Party Cave incident where the guy was going into a previously unexplored part of the cave. Got stuck in a coffin-like hole. They had no choice but to leave him in. Like, did they leave him when he was, like, dead or when he was alive? That is terrifying. Tongue clicks are better. I didn't have enough water this morning, I think. That's why I'm getting all... Oh yeah, the stairways in the woods. I mean, we can talk about stairways in the woods. Mauled? You'd go out by being mauled by a bear in Yellowstone? Goddamn. Oh god. That's... Oh. That is incredibly sad. God damn. It'll be... I think the better alternative to that would be... like, end his life. Like, end his suffering so he's not just down there by himself. Alright. We'll move on to some a little bit more, you know. A little bit more, less, you know. So there's celebrity number 6. I have not heard of this one. This one's relatively new as well. That. One moment. This one isn't as exciting as the others. I'm like, We're moving on. We're moving on from. I'm trying to find a full, but I can't for the life of me. So this isn't the full one, but this is part of one. Actually, we're not going to do it. Chat, would you mind if I quickly be right back? I'm so. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. I needed a quick stretchy. Okay. So there's 2. So there's gonna go with Oh my god, where? Oh, you can't see it. Grave robbing for... So this one sounds exactly like what it is. It's about grave robbing. I don't think it'd be wise for me to post a picture of like what it is for a screenshot. But basically, grave robbing for morons is basically what it says on the tin, so to speak. So, it starred someone allegedly called Anthony. The video ran for 24 minutes. So it was originally sold as a VH tape. Now, for those who don't know, the VH tapes came before Blu-ray and DVD. This is from a long time ago. I knew you were going to make a necromancy unboxing comment. I knew that's what you were going to do. Hell yeah, dragon. Hell yeah. Plug you, server. VHS is old. I know. It killed me too. Even older than VHS was... Oh. Yes, that's it, chat. We are making ourselves all feel old. It's fine. Everything's fine. So the video is rumored to be from the late 1980s to early 1990s. But later on it became more of an internet phenomenon because of sites, you know, such as Reddit, who are involved to try to identify the authors. She says, I bet I'm the oldest person in chat. Wait, how old are you? Just turned 50? I believe, yes, you are the oldest person in the chat. You can shake your fist at all the young whippersnappers. So, the nearly half an hour long film was shot on a camcorder. So it features a young man, and he gives detailed instructions on how to steal body parts and bones from graves. Now, this is all based on his claims, his alleged claims that he has personal experience being a grave robber. So in the video, he holds a dirty human skull, and he demonstrates how to extract the bones from the ground. Hey, Dexter! Welcome to the stream! How are you, dude? Welcome, welcome. Oh my. Alright, let's see. He also shows off all the, you know, the other human remains that he owns, you know, flexing the bone. So Anthony claims he robs the graves for fun, but he also will go and sell the body parts for money. So also allegedly he planned to rob the grave of Harry Houdini, but from what I can see, no other videos have been posted. So, so who knows what ended up happening to this fellow? So in 2009, it was featured on a bootleg DVD collection of 4 disturbing short films entitled Ensuring Your Place in Hell. In 2014, it was uploaded to YouTube. And needless to say that it gained, you know, a lot of attention from you know, horror websites, as it does. Fun and profit. I knew you were going to say something like that. I knew you were going to say something like that. Dug up Houdini's grave and it was empty. Dun dun dun. Alright. So. Now, the online community has been trying to identify the people for making grave robbing for morons. From what we know thus far, they remain anonymous. So there's also questions about the authenticity about it, whether it's, you know, just a work of fiction. It was made sometime after 1987. So they know this because there is a VH tape of Evil Dead 2 that's visible in the room that Anthony. So according to Jesse Pollack, the skull that this guy is holding is an authentic one. So, they really, whoever was looking into this really paid a lot of attention because, they thought that it was probably that of an elderly woman and it has an elongated styloid process, indicative of eagle syndrome. Damn. Jesse's in on it. Exactly, Dexter. Exactly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. So Anthony also spoke with a New York accent. Dun, dun, dun. So that gave the theory that he is a New York City native. So Harry Houdini's grave is located in Queens. The grave was vandalized in 1993, but no remains were stolen. So I am curious, did they actually get through? Need a sippy sip. Oh, my drink was leaking. No. God damn. Anyway. So, different people have also said that, you know, how the remains were handled were fairly accurate. But some of them were unreasonable and humorous. He says, if there happen to be any witnesses to the grave robbery, they need to be knocked unconscious to make them believe what they had seen was just a dream. And he also said to wear a jacket in July because it is cold. And as most of you know, because, you know, I would say a majority of you are in the US, that's during summer. So I do wonder whether he is a troll, but at the same time, all those different body, the bones make me a little bit suspicious. I know. That's what I thought too. More a sin than sunglasses indoors at night. You're not wrong. You are not wrong in the slightest. So. Now. Different theories. Now I'm curious, guys, about your theories about this. So there's a theory that he was inspired by the book Say You Love Satan, which tells the murder of Gary Lewis by Ricky Caso. It's about a store in Greenwich Village that pays $500 for a skull. And Anthony says a similar phrase in Grave Robbing for More. So Anthony has a unique stutter. He makes a sound that sounds like So it has a similar sound to the name of Anthony Massima, a cemetery caretaker in New York City, arrested in 1999 for stealing stained glass from mausoleums. However, he was born in 1959, so he would have been much older than the guy in the film. So, an independent film producer, Christopher Bacci, was accused of directing Grave Robbing for Morons because he used to sell the film on VHS in his online store. Because Anthony in the video mentions an associate whose name sounds like Bucci, Poochie, or Pookie. So the theory was debunked, but still it's, you know, cool theory. Apparently, Grave Robbing for Morons has had a lot of commentary by YouTubers. I don't know that platform. That is true, Laura. It is freakishly easy to get human remains. Especially if you have some kind of license. So we're doing creepy here. So, with Dexter, we're doing internet mysteries, but thus far we've been going all over the place. We've talked about creepy games with Sad Satan. We talked about Ted the Caver. We talked about Cicada 3301. So we're going all over the place. Keep them away from wealthy Victorians. Oh my god. The Victorians were notorious for messing. They had people who would be. I can't remember the name of them, but they were paid to basically. And so families would actually keep a vigil over the remains for a certain period of time, like or the grave, to ensure that no one was like tampering with it. Laura does have a lot of interesting knowledge. Let's just say that. Okay, we'll move on to like so. The next one is like so. Redacted. Oh dear. So GhostNet is a name given by researchers at the Information Warfare Monitor due to a cyber spying operation that occurred in March 2009. I don't know, have you all heard about this one? Nope. Ooh. Alrighty, so let's see. So it's likely associated with a very persistent threat or a network actor that spies for undetected. They believe it originated in China, and GhostNet infiltrated high-value political, economic, and high-value political, economic, and media locations. So it hit embassies, foreign ministries, and other government offices. So places in India, London, and New York City were compromised. So it was named after a 10-month investigation by InfoWar Monitor carried out by researchers who approached the Dalai Lama's representative in Geneva. So the group who carried it out consisted of people from Canada. So the Citizen Lab, Monk's School of Global Affairs at the University of Toronto. Let's see, researchers from the University of Cambridge's Computer Laboratory, supported by the Institute for Information Infrastructure Protection, and contributed to the investigation of one of 3 locations at Dharamshala. So wait, this doesn't seem like an internet mystery. This seems like an overall mystery. With a big... Hey, Ange, welcome to the stream. Ange is one of my dear beloved Patreons. Hell yeah! Watching some NASCAR or drinking a can of vodka. Nice, nice. Well, welcome to the stream, Ange. I believe it is your first time here. So, if you would like to become one of my Patreons, Laura, can you post a linky? Okay, so went into a full list of countries that were affected. So, or at least the embassy. So India, South Korea, Indonesia, Romania, Cyprus, Malta, Thailand, Taiwan, Portugal, Germany, and Pakistan, and the Office of Laos. Laos? There we go. The ministries of Iran, Bangladesh, Latvia, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, Barbados, and Bhutan were also targeted. No evidence found that US or UK government offices were infiltrated, although a NATO computer was monitored for half a day, and the computers of the Indian emissary in Washington were infiltrated. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Ange. Your husband is watching that. Okay, my bad. My bad. Ooh. I should be louder. I can drown out the sound of the cars. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, let's get to the... I thought this was going to be more of an internet mystery. So basically they don't know what group is responsible, but they believe it was part of the, you know, the government. The Chinese one. Hey, Heel, welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So, the emails contain malicious attachments. So when they were opened, they would enable a Trojan horse to gain access to the... That's terrifying. Ooh, that's a good one, Nat. That's a really good one. John Tito, an individual from online forums between 1998 and 2001, who claimed to be from the future, saying how a nuclear war would happen in 2015. No one knows who this person is. Oh, yes, and all the other time travelers. We don't know the origin of the Jeff the Killer image. Wait, really? I thought that it was just someone who just... Wait. I thought that one was discovered already. Spooky Count Chalk Yell Barrel. Oh. Hang on. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Gonna grab some additional information about this fellow right here. So his also pseudonym was time travel _0 are pseudonyms that were used on internet forums. See, it all seemed to happen on forums, chat. Like, it's just all the drama, all the excitement happened on forums. Like every single one. Hey chat, we're missing out. We are so missing out on drama. All the fun. See, I know I do this every stream where I'm like, back in my day, but like that's why, you know, social media can be so consuming, basically, because it's everywhere. There's no like nice little niche places. Smile Dog. Oh, we'll cover Smile Dog as well. Alright, we'll keep a track of all those. Alright, good night, Roswell. Thank you for coming to the stream. It was lovely seeing you. I hope you have a good rest. And I will see you later. Sacred. But wait. I feel like that's the internet as a whole. Like, it's just a big game of yell telephone. But it is okay. It is okay. Oh my god. God damn it. Alright, so get back to John. Get back to him. And then we'll move. Keep a track of the ones you guys have listed, chat. So basically, he claimed to be from the American military. And he claimed to be from the year 2036. So the posts were made on Time Travel Institute. So it's an internet forum dedicated to discussing time travel and fringe science since 1989. Sorry, 1980. 1998. There we go. God damn it. So basically there were a lot of inaccuracies and inconsistencies. But later it was found in 2009 to be a hoax started by someone called Larry Haber, a Florida entertainment lawyer, or one of his brothers, who have careers in computers and IT. But they denied these posts, so who knows? Who knows? Are you okay, Dexter? Right, CB. So they were sent to Art Bell, the host of Paranormal Focus radio show Coast to Coast AM. It predicted the Y2K disaster. So... oh no! The Y2K... So basically, the Y2K issue...
Oh, these damn youngins.
Basically, it was the theory that computers would not be able to handle going to 2020. Not 2020, sorry. They would not be able to tolerate going to 2000. And that planes would fall out of the sky, banking systems shut down. It was insane, the amount of just... It was a lot. It was a lot. So basically he it predicted that and the collapse of the US government. It described an impenetrable temporal barrier in the year 2564, beyond which nothing exists. Later on, with additional faxes. Oh my god, I haven't heard the term fax machine in ages. It's like, oh wow. Lost technology. So does anyone use fax machines still, chat? Out of curiosity? So it promises to provide pages of the operations manual for the time machine and photographs of the video. Next one offered him to reconsider his views on Russia and claimed that they would eventually save the country and the lives of millions of Americans. Laura, you mean, lady? The world ended there. Don't you remember the war of the nanites after the reptilians invaded? You're right, Laura. It's all coming back to me. God damn it. And now there's RIC chat. Oh my god. To be fair, I don't remember those. But I heard about the mythic text, so to speak. God damn. So time travel _0. Time travel _0 claimed to be 38 years old from Florida and based at the MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa. He said he'd been sent back to 1975 to retrieve an IBM 5110 computer, mentioning this model specifically 4 times during the chat. He predicted a civil war in the US and a nuclear conflict in Russia and China. claims that would later be repeated and elaborated on in his forum post. Beginning in 2000. God damn. So he changed what model IBM he... Maybe it was just someone who wanted a free computer. And that's why... And that's why he's like, hey, you know, I need this to prevent the world from ending. Yeah. That's true. It's so tame now. It's just like, oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Looking back, things would have been much different. That is okay. That is... Last time I used a fax was maybe the end of 2014. God damn. Does anyone remember a floppy disk? Oh my god. Yes. I remember there were like... I don't think I used the really big ones, but I remember the... It's incredible how much technology has... Like it's... Oh my god. Does anyone remember anytime minutes after 9 p.m. or the minutes pre certain cell phones? I remember that. I remember that being a thing, and also you would have to like use up all your credits, so like your friends would like text you rapidly to be like, yeah, my credit's about to cross over. I want to use it all up. Nat, the fact you called it a spinny thing. Back in my day, we had to do this. I kind of want to do an I have done an old lady voice in a story recently. That was fun. That was different. You know what, chat? I should do a time traveling. Right, you guys. Just twisting my arm here, you know? Hang on. Do a time travel. Big brain. Big brain. So basically, in the chats... Okay, he's asking about computer. There were like the military insignia as well. I'll grab the... Up on the... Oh no, I don't even have the... What? Sorry guys, I thought the picture was up on the chat, and it... Alas, it is not. Okay, there we go. That's a bit more nice. Sorry, chat. Hashtag use the ASMR channel, lady. Oh my god, I will. God damn it. That would be the ultimate bullying my chat image. The ultimate one. The ultimate. So that's the insignia that was on his that he showed people. There we go. God damn. Internet used to come on discs. That is true. That is true. I remember the old AOL discs that you would get in the mail. My family never used AOL. It is fascinating how far the internet has come. Know that image. Plus, you lean into the mic and slurp the soup loudly. Oh god. Oh god. Hashtag don't put a whole ass sentence in a hashtag. Yes, Dexter. It's fine. It's fine. Just remember, the peer pressure got me to use the gaming channel. So basically different posts. One titled Time Travel Paradoxes. One started by someone called Paul. Paul, that's a person. Sorry, it's a Family Guy reference. So they discussed time travel in general, and there were 6 parts. About making a working time machine. Hashtag more games. There will be. I'm currently doing a Fallout New Vegas playthrough on the gaming channel, and it's taking a while. It did crash after 5 hours and like 30 minutes. I need to check the mod list again because I don't want that happening. So, in 2003, there were a lot of different websites that compiled Tito's posts and rearranged them into narratives. And not all those sites follow the original dates that were posted in the messages. Keep that in mind. Hey, Angel, welcome to the stream. Angel is one of my beloved channel members. Crash could just be a memory leak. You could be able to, might be able to solve with a power break and a full. I did restart my PC, but by that time the stream had locked me out of it anyway, which was incredibly frustrating. But I thought what would have happened is what happened last time, where it just kept going. Not that time. Okay, so Tito claimed to be an American soldier. I've already said that. He was assigned to a governmental time travel project. Basically, it's about an IB. Look at this thing! I'll show a picture of the IBM computer in question. I just had to attend to something real quick. So this is what it looks. So this is the IBM computer that he. I do wonder how much these all pieces. There we go. Way too. Sorry about that. Seriously, we're raspberry when penguins wake up. Dexter, are you okay right now? We haven't done a You're right, we haven't done a poll. If in doubt, do it. What? I don't know, any ideas for what the poll should be about, chat? Will this be a rare stream about us, you know, about a poll? Will this be a pollless stream? Hashtag bring back the poll. God damn it. Let's see. One thing first, I keep getting distracted, chat. You're also amazingly distracting. Ah, frick! Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to change the coins. I need to change how loud that is. It was so loud. My heart's like... But thank you so much, Angel. The two... It is much appreciated. I'm giving a hearty heart with my finger right now. Thank you. It is much appreciated. No. It is super cute. I really appreciate it. Can you guys hear how the sound that comes out at the same time? But no, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. It's all good. Okay, so it had an ability, so the IBM 5100 had an undocumented ability to emulate the IBM system / 370 mainframes and translate between their machine code and more modern languages. A capability needed to debug the legacy system. Pause for Camelot, goddamn. Basically, this is a whole heap of like nerdy stuff I don't compute. So Hightor said that he was selected for this mission because his paternal grandfather was directly involved in the original assembly and programming of the 5100. He attempted to provide proof of this by describing the unpublicized features of the machine. So some people believe that that had to be, you know, a computer scientist behind the, you know, the postings. He did a stopover in 2000 for personal reasons to collect pictures lost in the future / Civil War and visit his family, of whom he spoke often. So basically, he also tried to warn people about diseases spread through beef products and the possibility of an upcoming civil war in the US. That is true. I have heard that. I think I've got a really old computer in my garage. I should try to see if I can get it to work. Let's see. So apparently he did not see any UFOs or extraterrestrials. So this is what you allegedly needed for your time machine. Let's see. 2 magnetic housing units for the dual micro singularities. The compact computer. An electron injection manifold to alter mass and gravity of the micro singularities. a cooling and X-ray venting system, gravity sensors, or variable gravity lock, 4 main cesium clocks, 3 main computer units. So it was initially installed in the rear of a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette convertible for the trip in 1975. But he said that the device had been transferred to a 1987 truck with a 4-wheel drive with stopover in the year 2000. Yes, that's basically. So he invoked the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, whereby events from his timeline may differ to our own. And allegedly he said that the differences will be minimal. You know what, chat? I really want to do a time travel story. Hot Timu time machine. Oh god. Nice. No, very nice. But yeah, that's oh no, can you imagine how bad a time machine would be? You'd try to go to one period in time and end up completely in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong everything. Absolutely wrong universe. It's fine. Everything's fine. So in 2004, there was allegedly civil unrest that would surround the presidential election. There would be a Waco type event every month that steadily gets worse, and it'll be pretty much at everyone's doorstep, and erupt into a full-scale war by 2008. It would the U.S. would have split into 5 regions based on a variety of factors, including differing military objectives. And according to Titor, that civil war would end in 1915 with a brief but intense World War III with new Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a rough time. I haven't slept very much today, so it's anyway. Intense World War III in which nuclear weapons were deployed against major cities. And he referred to it as End-Day. That is true, Rose. If someone was to go back in time, they would need to have perfect knowledge of it. Same, Angel. Same. I've got no sense of direction either. I would get 100% lost. Hey Tanak, welcome to the stream. I would be way too worried about messing up the timeline. It's the same with wishes. I would constantly be worried about monkey paws and not make a wish. That is perfectly understandable. Yes indeed, I don't need sleep, I need answers. Let's see. So he mentions Washington and Jacksonville, Florida being hit. And Omaha, Nebraska would be the new US capital. So that apparently was caused by border clashes and overpopulation. On some it says when he was 13 he joined a shotgun infantry unit, and others described him as other posts he said he hid from the war. Yeah. Basically, as you can tell, with this kind of a story, there'd be a lot of criticism. A lot of people finding, you know, holes in these stories because, you know, a little nutty. A little nutty. That is fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, wrong layer. And it's also been referenced in some parts of popular culture. Hang on. So you're to research this breed of horse. Type it. Limousine? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. There's your side quest. Go forth. Go forth. Anyone have any other ones that they would like to share with us or talk about? Dexter, 5 regions. Starbuckia, Washington, Oregon, California, Diabeta, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana, Idaho, Sub-Canada, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Nebraska for some, Texas, and for some reason Texas, Kentucky, the entire South. God damn. It's fine. Find the North. I'm a walking here. God damn it, Dexter. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna... When it loads... God damn. Here goes. Who will be the lucky winner? If I get scared by my own, way I'm gonna... I know it's coming. God! Frick! There we go, god damn it. Hell yeah! Congratulations, Chuck. I don't think you're here, but... Gated. Ah! Does anyone have any more? Let's see. Josh says, "Hey lady, I've been a little tongue tie. I'm sorry about that. I've been lurking. Have you heard the Max Headroom TV hijacking video?" No, I haven't heard about that one. What's that one about? Tell me, tell me. You're all out. That is okay, Nat. That is okay. That is perfectly a-okay. There are a bunch of videos on it. Well, I can't watch the video at the moment, but I'll use the machine. Actually, no. Let's see. Oh, okay. So basically this mystery is one moment. Ah! Okay, there we go. God damn it. Every time I look in my chat and there's someone, not in chat, in my server, and someone's doing something, it's always someone's up to some mystery, and it's always you. Okay, guys, so basically the Max Headroom TV hijacking video is about, so basically back in 1987, 2 Chicago TV stations were suddenly hijacked. So it was by a man who wore a Max Headroom mask, and he rambled, just absolute nonsense, waved a fly swatter, and then disappeared. And to this day, no one knows how or why this occurred. That's fun, isn't it, chat? That's always great when So John says, there was a movie back in 2024 called Civil War about the USA that gets split up. So Revolution also talks about the US getting divided. Predictable programming. I need yet another sippy sip. Rickrolled Fletch. God damn it. Well, Dragon, why is Fletch not here with us? Why has he not dropped by to say hello to us? Interrogate him for me, Dragon. Interrogation. Move this one, because I don't know if this will be a super long stream today, guys. I don't have a massive amount of energy. Make him submit to interrogation. So just remember, guys, no politics, because it could potentially get me into trouble with you, and it tends to cause frick! It can cause arguments. Hey, Fletcher, welcome to the stream. I hath arrived. Indeed you have. Ooh, Fletcher, you have been a channel member for 17 months. Hell yeah. It is great to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, ma'am. Good, good. He's losing brain cells on me. What are you doing to the poor? What are you doing, dragon? Happy to be of service to the coven. All good, guys. It is all good. Everything's fine. So we're currently, I don't think we have a lot of time for a lot more. So I think the rest of the stream will be a bit more of a chill hangout sort of a vibe. I hope you're okay with that, everyone. But if you're not, well, I've got news for you and it's all bad. But yeah. So how is everyone doing? What has everyone been up to? You're baiting him? Oh dear. I see Troop is being naughty. Oh yeah, talking is... like AC. Laura, goddamn. Laura, I know what you're doing, Laura. Troop's better at it than you are. Dragon, we have to up your game. We have to up your game. Ah, the sun. Shit, hang on. Sorry, just putting my curtain... God, why is it so bright and... There we go. No one knows who the creator of Bitcoin is? God damn. Really? Is that true? Oh wait, what? Why are you laughing? Rose is nearly done with the finale of one of their series. Hell yeah, Rose! Hell yeah. Oh, I need to talk to you about double checking the lines. Make sure they're highlighted for the Norse gods. Because I'm going to be bringing on some other narrators to help me. Because I can't do male voices at all. So I do need assistance. Hell yeah, Nat. Sounds like you're definitely on a roll. Trooper is the god of baiting. That doesn't seem like good boy behavior, does it? Oh shit. I'm looking at it now, Dexter. Thank you for the linky loo. I'm gonna make a note for that after this. I will forget. And doc to say to check. Okay, so I added it to my calendar of to-do for it. Good boys always rage bait plebs, though. You're not the one who says what a good boy is, it? Are you, Troop? How many good boy points does Troop have? I don't know. He has been looking after my kidneys for me. It is good to be a master of your craft, lady. I see what you're doing. I see what... God damn it. God damn it. We're all such menaces here. Absolute menaces. Again, I'm sorry for not being super energetic with my stream. I've had trouble sleeping last couple of, last week especially. Crazy amounts of energy. I have wondered where your meme is, Dexter. It is alright. I will find it in my heart to forgive you. I should have gone for a nap, but my brain was just so active. I don't know why. I mean, nothing bad's happened, you know? So, I don't know. But it's okay. We're all here, we're all just, you know, having a chat, little hangout, all that good stuff. Doing great. Thank you, Smenchu. I appreciate it. Roll X for a bit, and it'll turn your brain right off. Oh, God. Yeah. I have to admit, I haven't been on X for I mean, I am on there to mainly promote, but I don't really sit and browse it like I used. Hey, mister, welcome back. Glad you could rejoin us. So we're in the tail end of the stream. We're not really talking about the topic anymore. We're just hanging out and, you know, having a good old chat. Because we can be quite the chatterboxes. I found it in my heart to forgive you. Don't you mean heart gets ripped out? Look. Rose, please don't give away my secrets like this. Come on. Sippy sip. So, there will be a blooper reel posted, I think, on Tuesday. Not my Tuesday, your Tuesday. But keep an eye out for that. I got X to make people angry, Laura. Oh. What are you oh-mying about? Also, the collab with Dexter will be coming out. Dexter and Bidif will be coming out this week. I hope you all keep an eye out for that. Oh no, what are you... It's okay, Dexter. I won't use the thumb screws on you for using AI, but that is a good image. Accurate, yes. How do you find this? I'm trying to think about what else I can add. Turned out, but it did. AI has come a long way since it first came out. It's scary. In 10 years, 20 years, how good will AI be? Terrifying. Fletcher says, reject humanity, become Navi. Damn clankers evolve into crab. But I haven't eaten crab in... Like, yes, chat, evolve into crab. I swear, I do not have ulterior motives. So, Dexter's prompt was draw a picture of a human-shaped lady demon killing my chicken nugget. The nugs. All the nuggies. Have I ever done a live stream with Ponchi? No, I haven't, but the pair of us have both talked about it. I would like to. We've both talked about having each other as a guest on each other's channels during a live stream. So, you know what? It may happen someday. But, Oh, oh dear, I started reading it before. Well, you'll be made whole. As I use it as a tool, nothing more, mostly for jokes, sometimes for thumbnail elements, but I usually mix those in with serious effort in Photoshop. Dexter, I haven't done a live stream with me either. Well, we have talked about it, Dexter. We have talked about a live stream, but we have yet to organize a date. And you have not offered me the necessary sacrifices. God damn it. Rosé says, apparently vanilla extract doesn't taste like actual vanilla. That makes me realize I've never tasted actual vanilla, which is freaking me out. Yeah, but have you thought about this, Rosé? Maybe you have tasted it, but you've never known about it. You don't know what real vanilla tastes like. I took the offering. No. I liberated it. There's a difference. But no, I haven't done a live stream with Ponchi yet. The key word being yet. But we both have talked about it. So, Laura says, banana candy is flavored after the original banana taste. The bananas we have today are not the same species which went extinct, and that's why it tastes different. Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Damn. And nunny. I haven't tried, like, I've tried, like, the main banana type. I can't remember what it's called, but I would like to try others just to see what they're like. We're just being devastated. Devastated. It's fine, though. Everything is fine. Imagine the keep going out on a date with a drawing tablet. I wonder if they console each other. They each have their own deep psychological wound. From being, you know, one of my, being mine. Oh god. It's fine though, chat. Everything's fine. I did not expect this. Our conversations chat go all over the place in the best possible way. It is absolutely fantastic. Banana flavored popsicles are the best flavor? I don't really think of bananas when I think of a popsicle. I do want a banana split. That sounds good. Ponchi is from Australia. We're both a pair of Aussies. Look, the drawing tablet is fine. Everything's fine. Yes, I totally agree. If you have deep, I think use them. So I've cancelled a lot of my streaming services I used to have. Because you can't watch everything at the same time anyway. Plus, there is something nice about having DVD and being able to hold it in your... That is the real blessing. God bless. neither of you are from Australia, as it does not exist conspiracy. You're showing your age, lady? What do you mean I'm showing my age? Hey. I am 7,005 years old, okay? Be nice to me. DVDs? What's wrong with DVDs? I also remember Blu-rays. Dexter's from America. America. Lady has demon shoes older than most of you. True. Oh, do you mean soles or shoes? Either way, that is a cool... That's a good answer, Laura. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Read that wrong, lady. Did I? Well, no, I didn't. You did. Yeah, that's what I thought. Read that wrong too. No, I didn't. You read that wrong. Let's see. John says, I think the Australian, the deep south of the United States, and the Kiwi accents are my top 5 English accents. John, where are you from? I feel whenever I ask someone about themselves during my stream, I feel like it's like a minor interrogation. Like, it's like, alright, what's going on? Who are you? When brains are amazing. Dexter, I see what you're doing. God damn it. It also, god damn it. Cajun accent in Louisiana sounds good too. I got a friend from Louisiana. She was like an internet friend, and we knew each other for years, and I mean years before we actually heard each other's voices. And she's got the cutest accent too. I'm like, oh my god! But she was from Louisiana. Oh my. Oh, you're from Texas. Yeah, I've got quite a few friends from Texas. Belly, stop doing that. Dexter, stop it. Stop it. Dexter, you're a menace. A menace to society. Fun fact, lady, the shakes Johnson mentioned from human meat come from eating the brains. If they didn't, they would have been fine. I've heard that. I have heard that many, many times. And it's slightly horrifying, actually. But that's alright. Dexter, god. Just stick to iguana meat. Oh god. D&D starting. Alright, have a good one, Fletcher. Thanks for coming to the stream. It was lovely seeing you for that little bit of time that I did. Be good, Fletcher. I will see you later. Does anyone have any more questions or comments that they would like to add? Feel free to do so while I'm here. I'm happy to answer them. Did you guys enjoy the internet mystery? Oh, you're close to the Texas-Mexico border. Interesting. At some point, I really want to go to the US. I think it'll be really interesting to travel there. I mean, I do have a lot of friends in the US now. Which is really cute. It's me already. Oh my. Oh dear, dearie me. You too, mister. Alan is more serious. Ah. I get you. I'm really sorry, guys. I do want to keep going on for a bit longer, but I'm starting to not feel too. So, final questions or comments? But if you haven't yet, consider checking out my latest video. I have all my social media in the description, that good stuff. I appreciate you all, you know, taking the time to be. It's several hours out of your day and all that good stuff. Stay safe, my little spooklings. And remember, I'll be watching.